Hey guys, so an op's literally about to land on the Prey World Wonder. It's gonna be our final train. It's landing at 6. So yeah, just about a minute now. So this is what it looks like before. Prey World Wonder's at 88. We're at 96. And yeah, I'll catch you guys back here shortly with all the reports. Hey guys, it's been about 30 minutes. So as you can see, the Prey World Wonder is at level 49. I'll show you those reports right now. So the first hammer that landed was Junko with a very nice axe rammer. 143k axe, 51k TK, 19k rams. Very, very nice. Managed to take the wall down from 20 to 10. Then Ixel with another very nice tune hammer. 180k clubs, 38k TK, and 7k rams. Managed to take the wall from 10 to 2 and do some damage to an iron mine. And then was Tech with the World Wonder Killer that we'd been saving. Props to him for keeping this alive and just, yeah, keeping this going through the server. So 155k imps, 72k EC, and 16k cats. Managed to take the wall out and then take the wonder from 88 to 56. And then Melons over here with 41k imps, 33k EI, and 4k cats. Managed to take 2 levels off the wonder. Classic 8, small hammer, didn't do any damage. Kosh, another small hammer, didn't do any damage. Nathan, Laura, another one, didn't do any damage. Jocksta with a small hammer again, but had more cats, so took 1 level off a woodcutter. Chakra with a small ghost, didn't do any damage. And then Bodam with a pretty nice tune hammer, 86k clubs, 13k TK, and 5k rams, but unfortunately didn't have enough cats, so didn't do any damage. And then Centurion just landed with his very nice Roman hammer. So we have 52k imps, 48k EI, 5.5k cats. Managed to take another 5 levels off the World Wonder, put it to 49. So yeah, that leaves us with about a 45 level lead or so. I don't think there's any incoming that can actually hurt us right now, but they gotta send real soon because we're already at 96. So until that up, or maybe even the victory screen if they just give up. I'll catch you guys then. Hey guys, it's day 226. Our World Wonder is going to complete in 4.5 hours, but unfortunately, we're getting one final train on our World Wonder, and we actually just walled a small 3-hit op on the Unique Architect. So over here, we have Shadow Knight rebuilt his hammers, managed to wall that off. Chog Hondar with his surprise hammer, so we got 49k imps, 21k EC, and 3k siege, but walled that pretty easily too. And same thing here, so stopped to mid 1, rebuilt his hammer, small one, took that out. And then, yeah, so the final train is probably going to be landing in about around an hour, and it's going to last for a bit as more attacks roll in. But yeah, unfortunately, we're probably going to lose a few levels. So the server's not quite over yet. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys really shortly with all the reports. And next time, hopefully with the victory screen. So see you guys then. Hey guys, it's day 227, and this is going to be the final update. So since this is probably the last time I'm going to sign into this account, just a quick look at the account. So pop rank, we ended up first at just over 40k. Res, first per day at just over 15 mil, and first so far, or, well, that's must be bugged, but yeah, we ended up at 2.2 bill. Offensive, we ended up 7th because there's literally no hammers left, and then defensive, we ended up first at just over 20 mil. CP per day, we ended up at first at just about 61k, and so far, we ended up first at about 10.5 mil. And then take a look at the troops real quick. Yeah, so we ended up with all of this. So total we had 330k foul, 48k druids, and 13k heads after we lost all of our defense. So for the attacks on our World Wonder, the first one over here the other day was Shadow Knight from his cap hammer with his very nice tune hammer. He had 150k clubs, 38k TK, and 8.5k rams. No rammer though, so he only took 1 level off the wonder. And then was Chet over here with his nice Teuton hammer. He He had 120k clubs, 28k TK, and not enough siege, did no damage. 2 small Roman hammers, didn't do any damage. And then Jon Snow over here with his third hammer with 93k clubs, 25k TK, and about 9k siege. But surprisingly, didn't do any damage either. And then another Gull hammer from this guy. Small one, didn't do any damage. Mickey with his second hammer, didn't do any damage. And then Zalobo with his nice World Wonder Killer. So he had 187k clubs, 45k TK, and 12k cats. Didn't do any damage to the wall though, and then only took 3 levels off the Wonder. And the last attack over here was Victor Pet with his decent Teuton Hammer with 66k clubs and 20k TK. Didn't do any damage as well. So after all those attacks, we ended up losing 4 levels from 99 to 95. We rebuilt already to 97, about to be 98, and so the server should be over in about 2 days. And then just some final reports to show. So over here, this was a defense at their first hit on our World Wonder, so we had 253 mil defense. This was the defense at our first hit, so they had quite a lot of defense there. And then this is a defense that was in ours for the second hit, so 615 mil, went from 250 to 615 real quick. I'm pretty proud of our team for pulling through and just all pushing defense. And then on our last hit on their World Wonder, so this is Flygerin, 72k imps, 59k EI, 3k cats. He actually took the wall from 49 to 46, so did more damage. And then Warlord SRB, with the first and last thing he's done for us this server, predictably did no damage. Fuck you, Warlord. And then, yeah, so with the server over in just about 2 days, like I said, that's pretty much it for this account and the server, and I'll just do a wrap-up video with the end screen and everything, and then my thoughts on this server and what I'm going to do next and stuff. Yeah, so until then, catch you guys next time. Hey guys, so I'm finally able to say that we did end up winning the server. We won it a few minutes ago, so this is the message that we got for the end screen. So together with the Alliance RPG, High Priest was the first to finish the Wonder of the World. Potomac was ruler over the largest personal empire, followed closely by Colin and Chakri. Classic 8 was the best attacker, and then Potomac was the best defender. So right now we're on the High Priest account. So this is the ending amount of def that we had in there, so pretty solid amount, almost 3 mil foul. And then if we take a look inside, this is the cool Wonder of the World as it looks like when it's level 100. So glowing eyes looks pretty cool. And then for the stats at the end, over here, so we had the largest pop. We ended up first. Attackers, we had Classic 8 on top and then all these other guys. And then for defense, we ended up first as well, by quite a bit, so over 500 mil def over number 2. And then for the hero, we also ended up first by a decent amount as well, hitting level 285. And then we ended up finishing the server on day 228, so that is definitely on the top 10 for longest server in recorded history, at least for the last few years. And then, yeah, not much to say there. Still really big shout out to everyone in RPG, from leadership to attacks for all the attackers ascending on time, and all the ops and all the defenders for feeding their defense and sending to calls. And then for us and me personally for the account, yeah, just really happy with how it turned out. We ended up being a really solid defender. Got to try out defense for the first time, and didn't really quite like it as much as attack or building up hammers, but yeah, so that'll be for next server. Me and my duel will probably be going either Huns, Teutons, or the new tribe, the Spartans, that were just released. But yeah, we're gonna be trying something different. I'm just glad that I was able to play the server out. This is my first server I've played out after Artifacts until the very end, so glad to have that finally under my belt. And until that next server and possibly a new series, as always, take care and see you guys next time.